Now, when you're reading a book, let's say a thriller, as you consume more and more pages, as the story wears on, what are you looking forward to the most? The ending, of course. How is the author going to wrap this one up? Will it be a fitting finale? Worth your time, worth all that you invested into this one story. Indian cricket and its fans have a pretty similar relationship. Once they are hooked into the story of a cricketer, it has to have a great farewell. The cricketer to retire from all formats most recently was India's Cheteshwar Pujara, and fans and experts went up in arms about one of the best test batters India's ever produced not getting the goodbye he deserves. Making me ask, is this now a concept that needs to be properly canned? Should we politely say farewell to the whole idea of a grand farewell? The two biggest test cricketers of this generation, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, called it quits just some months ago. No drama, no commotion, no last test, nothing. The biggest stars stepped away quietly from the scene, contrary to how they burst onto it years ago. In fact, the last test match for Rohit Sharma was when he decided to step down and not play in the 11. So why this fuss over farewells? Now, I strongly feel it's an emotion that has been romanticized in India. The biggest example or episode of this was Sachin Tendulkar's farewell, coupled with that elusive wait for the 100th 100 and all of that coming together. The goodbye happened in Mumbai at the iconic Wankhede Stadium, where Sachin grew up. It was dramatic, it was nostalgic, emotional. Broadcasters, organizers, everyone who were part of that circus-like event planned it all to be one goosebump-filled ride that you would never forget. I remember that day as if it was just some days ago. I was at the stadium. There were pictures that were later uploaded, giving everyone a 360-degree view that you could zoom in on, where you could spot exactly where you were in that ground when Sachin struck his last ball or when the day wrapped up. Of course, Sachin getting emotional when he was giving that speech only added to the fanfare and the celebrations. There's this notion in India, and this particular event only reinforced it, that every superstar or great cricketer deserves a farewell game. So his or her fans can prepare themselves of seeing one of their favorites for one last time. This romanticized concept somehow doesn't fit into this current landscape anymore, for various reasons. Number one, the team dynamics has changed drastically and you do not feature in the plans anymore. Cricketers probably feel, and they justify it to an extent, that they still have some more years of the sport in them. They still have some time to contribute to the country, but somehow fail to see where the game has progressed or where the squad has gone to. Can they really come back into the scheme of things? They understandably fail to stay objective in their quest, in their passionate pursuit of the sport. Number two, it is very rare for cricketers to call time in the most apt manner and say bye-bye on the grandest stage, knowing they are done, and that coincides with an iconic tournament or a series. Most cricketers crave this, and very few have been fortunate to get it. Like Saurav Ganguly, he almost wrestled himself one, with MS Dhoni graciously calling him on to skipper his side briefly for one last time and getting the crowd the entertainment they all came for. We all remember the press conference as one. All of this stands the test of time. But so many really couldn't get that. Like Rahul Dravid, Yuvraj Singh, Virender Sehwag, Gautam Gambhir, they were all match winners, and there are many more. Number 3, and probably the more critical one, with the advent of T20 cricket, or should I say too much cricket, and avenues opening up everywhere, is there truly a farewell? You can't really tear up and say bye-bye to a cricketer only to see him or her in a T20 or T10 league next, or in the commentary box spewing wisdom, or as a coach mentoring one of the zillion T20 sides that has come up all over the world, or in their own YouTube channel. That's the latest buzz for an alternate career path for any international cricketer. The options here are endless. So really, the expansion of the sport has made it difficult for you to quite truly miss a cricketer all too dearly. So let's snap out of these romantic notions. Maybe the best way cricketers truly need to be remembered is by what they left you feeling when you watched them shine. What is their legacy? What have they left you with? And that's how it should be.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上の
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.